Canadian Car Guy here. So tonight's finally the night. The engine out of my 92 I'm going to start to take apart and transplant into my 91. You can see the body's in pretty good shape on this one. And recently I bought these little trim pieces. Well, I shouldn't say little, it comes in quite the roll. It comes in 19-foot roll, or 20-foot roll, something like that. So I redid the trim on all the doors. I also redid the trim above the taillights and bottom of the trunk, the doors on the other side as well. Now the trim on the doors on mine are pretty well gone. They're in pretty bad condition. And you can see the body isn't in the greatest shape. I originally wanted to fix this body, but it's going to cost about $2,000 per side. This one I tried to fix. Unfortunately, I got to deal with the screaming in the background. Sorry about that. This side's pretty bad as well. So it'll cost at least $2,000 per side. Where this one doesn't really need any body work. It's just beautiful. But it does need a few extra parts than I originally anticipated. There's only two windows that work on this car, and they're the exact opposite windows from this one that work. So on this one, the driver's side and the passenger rear work on the passenger side, and this one, it's the exact opposite. Passenger rear, driver's side, and passenger front work. So I gotta take the motors out of this one and put it in this one. So the next little bit is going to be kind of painful because I've fallen in love with this car. It's been absolutely amazing to me. It's been a great car, but eventually it'll all be pretty well stripped down right to the body. I'm going to keep the body on it, and I'm eventually going to restore the body enough so I can probably sell it. The interior is still beautiful on it, but the engine is going in this car. So I got to swap out this grill. This grill is for sale. This grill was off a 96 Impala SS that my buddy put on it when he owned the car. Put that really nice plaque in front. So basically on this one, the entire suspension has been completely redone. Brand new tires. As you can see, they're really nice tires. There's less than 200 kilometers on these tires. I'll be swapping out some of the nicer center caps as well. So there's still a little bit of work to be done to this car, but it's not a hell of a lot. I've already stripped down the engine to this one to the point where it's just about ready to come out. I've got it blocked up there enough so I can get under it, unbolt the starter, and eventually the bell housing, get that done. But meanwhile, I got a lot of work to do on this car. So this engine runs just beautifully for its age. So I last year took off the valve covers. I tried to paint them, but I didn't let it cure properly, so the paint didn't adhere as nice as I thought. That one's got nice chrome valve covers. And my buddy liked chrome valve covers, so he puts it on all his vehicles. So you can see I got quite a bit of work. So I've taken the battery out, so that's done. And the previous owners decided everywhere it rusted, they'll just put tape on it, which is kind of stupid. But that'll be fixed. Eventually I do want to restore this body because it is really nice. I mean, sure, it's got some character, but if you look at the interior is just beautiful on this car. Hopefully you can see that well enough. got an aftermarket stereo system. Trim is still really nice. It's missing a handle on that side because the screw fell out of it. As for the trunk, there's lots of trunk space in these cars, of course. So basically all the engine components I'll be putting in there, just for now, until I can get everything up to the point where it's ready to be put in my 91. So 91 and 92.